Greetings, this is Rahn Anthony. I am so glad to be with you guys right now. You know, it's been a lot of things going on, and I've been talking to Jeff about being numb. So he was telling me some things about that yesterday, and I said, you know what? I need to learn about this, being numb. You can be numb to emotions, numb to a lot of different things. So what I'm talking about today is how to make yourself emotionally numb. How about that? Now, life can make you experience some intense, turbulent emotions: sadness, anger, jealousy, despair, or emotional pain. Now, I'm taking this from WikiHow, and it's emotionally numb. So numb, you know, when you get ready to have surgery, they numb you so you can't feel anything. So if you're emotionally numb, the things that people say to you, it won't matter. It won't hurt. It won't do anything. And it's a way that you need to handle that. And that's what I'm talking about today. However, sometimes strong emotions can make it difficult for you to function. And you have to numb yourself temporarily just to get through the day. To make yourself emotionally numb under such circumstances, you need to work controlling your surroundings, paying close attention to your emotions, calming yourself, and dealing with anxiety as it pops up. Now, some of us would deal with anxiety when something really is going on in your life. So if we stay focused and listen from within again, there we go, from within. We listen from within, we'll be able to control the things that are surrounding us. Like when you know, things that are surrounding you, people that surround you, a lot of different things. It could be a distraction that's in your life. And that's what it's about. It's about controlling that, controlling your surroundings. When someone come up to you and say something nasty to you, being able to control your surroundings, you'll be able to be like, turn it off. You know, it's not going to bother you. And it takes practice. So you actually need those people that gets on your nerve to be around you so that you'll be able to practice. And boy, I had some practice today. But I really thank God that I'm learning to control and to have people around me to control the surroundings. I can ask them questions and they can tell me this, that, and the other. And those are people that you trust. Now, first, recognizing that numbing yourself comes at a cost. Studies show that repressing negative emotions can deplete your psychological resources, making it more difficult for you to handle stress and make good decisions. This means that numbing yourself from emotional pain might hurt it might hurt you or even your ability to remember events. You know, I just thought that's why I'm stumbling, because it's a lot of things that I can't remember. And now I understand a little better now because I numb a lot of things and people that are around me. Only numb yourself if it's truly necessary for you to get through the daily life. An effective alternative to numbing yourself is to work through your emotional pain by reframing it and focusing on more positive emotions. For example, you might want to numb yourself to an embarrassing incident that happened to you at work. However, maybe you can try to see that the incident is not humiliating, but rather quite funny. Now, you know, a lot of things has happened and it's humiliating that has happened to me. But if you look at it, when you're humiliated, you're becoming humble. Because in that word, it's hum, so it's humble. But when you're being humiliated and you understand and you just sit back and you be like, wow, it's really humbling you. Now, a lot of people may not agree with that, but it was some things that has happened in my life and I experienced it, you know, being humiliated. And it really humbled me, because the next time something happened, I understand and it won't happen no more because I was humiliated about it. So that's just one key you might want to look at. But rather, it could be rather funny. This is commonly known as cognitive reappraisal. And why not the same as emotional numbness can produce a similar desired effect. Be aware that feelings of total or long-term numbness might be indication of mental health disorder, such as post-traumatic stress, PTSD, or clinical depression. If you feel constantly lost, numb, or hopeless, you should see your doctor or therapist as soon as possible. Now, I've noticed I've been numb to certain things that happened, like today. Like I was saying, something really happened today, and I numbed myself to it. And the reason why I did it, because I didn't want to go off on the person that was saying something. So I had to go within myself so that I could numb myself temporarily. But then as I did that, I felt better because it really got away from me, the situation. And so I say stay within, because once you go within, you'll be able to get within yourself to think about a few things, and you think on the things as far as why this is happening, what did it happen for, when did it happen, and then once you realize all of that, you're able to think, then you'll be able to deal with the situation. So a lot of times we don't want to deal with it, so hey, we numb it and we clear it out of our mind. And what I've learned, like today's situation, as I just said, is really nothing I can do about somebody else, but it's something I can do about me. So for that particular moment, I numbed it, because I'm up here, I'm doing things, and it could really affect the people around me by me doing, thinking and constantly talking about it. I could lose my memory from what I was doing. It could distract me. So now that, I realized I had time to think, hey, nothing you can do about it, Ron. So keep moving. Okay? Take control over situations you dislike. Sometimes you have to be around people you dislike. That's why I was saying you can practice. So you can practice on the people you dislike to get, to get through these things. Okay. Sometimes you have to be around people you dislike or perform tasks you hate. If you cannot avoid the things that cause you emotional pain, find a way to take control over them. Do not view yourself as a helpless victim. Find as much agency as you can in the situation. Simply reminding yourself that you always have a choice, it can help you get through emotional times. So when you have a choice, you have a decision in life to do anything. You have a decision to look at this right now. You have a decision to deal with the people around you. It's your choice. So if you choose to deal with it, then that's what you end up with. But if you choose not to deal with it, then you don't have to deal with it. And you can do it in a nice, respectful way. Examples. If you're stressed out, if you get stressed out studying for a test the night before the exam, try studying for the exam 2 nights before instead. Then you can relax the night before the exam. If you hate going to parties because there are too many people, ask 1 or 2 close friends to attend it with you. Seek them out if you need to get away from the crowd and have a more private conversation. So that's pretty good, because if you're going to a party by yourself, then you're going to actually see all these people. But if you go with someone, the same people will be there, but you'll be able to talk to the people that you are around or who you came with. Now, distract yourself. Now, just like this train back here is distracting me, but we're going to keep moving. Distract yourself. When you feel your emotions getting in your way, stop what you're doing immediately and do something else instead. Okay, when you feel, let me read this again. It says here, WikiHow, when you feel your emotions getting in your way, stop what you are doing immediately and do something else instead. That's easy. Stop what you're doing immediately and do something else instead. Now, to do an activity that will require you to focus all of your mental and emotional attention on it. By distracting yourself, you will be able to process your emotions later. So I'm saying all of this so that you can sit back and realize what you're going through. So if you're going through something right now, just realize it, stop what you're doing, and numb yourself for just a little bit, just a little, and then just get back to what you're doing. And, I'm going to be short today because I do have a doctor's appointment. So make sure you all pray for me. And I really appreciate you all listening. And no, Ma, I'm just going for a regular checkup. I know you looking. So it's just a regular checkup with the heart problems and all of that. And make sure you go and download my new song Highway, y'all, because it's #1 on the country charts, and also it's number 36 on Beat 100. Support, man, support me, because I'm doing a lot for the special needs community, and I will continue to keep doing things for the special needs community. I thank you all for tuning in. Make sure that you go get Highway, and also check out theycan'ttalkbutwecaninc.org. Donate, because we're doing some great things in that community. All right, I love you all. Thank you. Don't forget, WMQG. I'm still on the air, y'all. WMQG. Love you.